Hey, what's up everybody? So in front of you we have the Unitek 100-watt full port power delivery wall charger and their 100-watt power delivery USB-C cable. We're going to give you a full unboxing of it and a quick overview. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So let's go ahead and start with the cable first. Again, USB-C on both ends, 100-watt power delivery. Inside you get your user manual, really nothing to read about. Here is the USB-C cable, Unitek branding on both ends. Cable's fairly thick. Bendable. Let's put this to the side. Here is the 100-watt power delivery. So there are 3 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A. So inside the box you get your user manual. And here are the specs, and depending on what you have plugged in, so if you just have one USB-C plugged in either into the first 2 is 100 watt, third USB-C is 20 watts, USB-A is 18 watts max. It can also do 7.5 watts depending on what you have plugged in. Here if you have 2 ports, first one is 65 watts, second one is 30 or 65 watts, and the third one is 20 watts, and so on. So you got 65, 18, 65 for the second one, 20 watts on the third. Again, 65, 18, and 7.5 watts, 7.5 watts. 3 ports, you have now the wattage goes lower because you have more devices plugged in. So you have 45 watts, 30 and 20, 45 and 30 for the 2 top USB-Cs, and 18 watts for the USB-A. 60 watts for USB-C on top. Third one is 7.5 watts, and USB-A 7.5 watts. So the 2 bottom ones are good for watches or low battery type devices or AirPods. Higher demanding power are laptops, tablets. So the top 2 or even the third one, USB-C is fine. Second USB-C port, 65 watts, and the 2 bottom ones are 7.5 watts. And if you have all 4, 45 watts for the top, 30 for the second USB-C, third USB-C 7.5 watts, and USB-A 7.5 watts. So here is Unitek folding wall plug. Here is the bottom. Again, it gives you the specs depending on how many devices you have plugged in. Here are the ports. Top one, USB-C, USB-C 2, USB-C 3, and USB-A. And you have your little LED indicator up on top. So let's go ahead and plug this in. So here I have the Unitek plugged in. You can see LED light is lit up. I have the Unitek USB-C cable. I have another USB-C cable here, and USB-A to USB-C. So let's go ahead, plug in the Unitek USB-C, that's 100 watts. plug it into my iPad Pro. You can see it's charging. So here I have my Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. You can see it's charging, and super fast charging. Here I have Lenovo laptop. You can see charging icon right there. So it charges laptop. I do have my MacBook Pro 16-inch M1 that charges at 140 watts with the included MagSafe, but that's fully charged, so showing you it's really not going to do anything. But as you can see, it charges, so I can have multiple devices plugged in. So here I have my devices, so I can go ahead, plug into the laptop, and it's charging. Go ahead and plug this in for iPad, charging, and I have USB-A for the smartphone, charging. So 3 devices, all charging from the Unitek 100-watt power delivery wall charger, and I can have one more plugged in device for the USB-C to another USB-C cable, using a USB-C to USB-C cable for another device. So say for instance another tablet or smartphone or your watch or headphones if it uses USB-C cable to charge. So Unitek 100-watt power delivery, 100-watt USB-C cable. Till next time, see ya.